Nothing has meaning other than the meaning that you give it. Hello, this is Jenny Ryan and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about how everything is essentially meaningless. Life is just happening. And as source, the I am, you're the one that is observing it. So the way that the mind works is it is actually projecting stored information onto an experience. So if you're looking at a circumstance or looking at another person and your mind, thoughts will arise and it will start creating a story. Now, where does that come from? Okay, it comes from your identity. It comes from your state. So a way that you can actually see this in action is when you're experiencing the emotion of sadness or fear or something like that, the way that you look at something is through that state. So the way you interpret that experience, that circumstance, that person, is through your own internal lens, your own state, your own identity. Now, if you look at that same experience, that same circumstance, that same whatever, when you're in fulfillment, you're in love, you're in peace, that circumstance will have a totally different meaning. You're interpreting it differently. So do you see that it's not actually life that we're experiencing our own interpretation of it based on who we are in that moment. Because the way that life unfolds is actually neutral. And as source, we're here to experience from infinite viewpoints. So even if you see something, experience something, and one moment, in that moment you experience it from a place of lack, 10 minutes later, even though there's no time, right, because there's only states of consciousness, right, in a different state of consciousness, you will observe that experience totally differently. Because now you're whole, you're complete, you're in abundance, you're in fulfillment. There's no need to give it a meaning that isn't correct, that isn't in lack. It really is a powerful thing to observe. So practice doing this, practice observing how you're interpreting situations, people, events. But first of all, notice, who am I being right now? What is my state? Am I seeing this through love, or am I seeing it through fear? Because it's usually one of the two. So if you're wanting more clarity, you're wanting one-on-one coaching, you're really ready to expand into this I am consciousness, find this link in the description below, book a 30-minute call. Please book it only if you're serious about turning up, because my availability is limited. There's also my book, Unbound, Awakening to the Power Within, which is also available in the links. And I won't be announcing it just yet, but I do have something coming up for those who are really ready for the experience of unconditional love for self and others. I will announce that soon. I'm still in the process of working on it, but I'm really excited about it. And have a great day.